and Ted Face the Music. Now, before we get into the main review, I want to take you back a couple years. I can't open this stupid can. I want to take you back a couple years. Everybody has those movies where you watch it and it has such an effect on you that it seems like it's more than just a movie. And for me, that's the original Bill and Ted movie, specifically the first one. They're both very special to me, and I was very excited for this one for a very long time. For a while, it was like one of those movies where it's every once in a while, like Alex Winter would come out and say, "Yeah, we have a script. We're working on the script. We're going to start filming soon," and then nothing for a long time, and then Keanu Reeves would be like, "Oh yeah, we have a script. We're working on it right now," and then everyone would be silent for a long time. And there's a lot of movies like that. I think Star Wars 7 was like that for a long time. Toy Story 3 was like that too for a bit. But it's like, yeah, it's happening, but then you don't hear about it for a long, long time. But it finally came out, and I finally saw it. And this is going to be my review of that. Minor spoilers, I guess, but a lot of what I'm talking about is going to be it was in the trailers anyway. So, basically, the premise is that after Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, when they finally get the band together and they're playing the music, shortly after that they break up, and then 25 years later they still haven't written the song that will unite the world, because that's what the premise of the Bill and Ted movies are. They're trying to write the song that will unite the whole world, and 25 years later they still haven't done it. And so at the beginning of the movie they're considering breaking the band up, but let's not get into that. Basically, it's about them. They get a hold of the phone booth time machine, and they're trying to see their future selves and try to get the song that they wrote. So they're visiting themselves at different points in the future. But at the same time, you have their daughters. One of them was played by Samara Weaving. I don't know who the other one was, but they are basically, they're going back in the past to get famous musicians to join the band because the band broke up, like I said. And after watching the trailers, I was a little concerned that this movie would be too much focused on the daughters and not Bill and Ted, because it is a Bill and Ted movie, so you need Bill and Ted. But I feel like they balanced that really well. Something that a lot of franchises have trouble with is balancing the old characters while introducing new characters that we like a lot. And I think this movie succeeded in that very well. Basically, the daughters are basically reliving Bill and Ted 1 and 2, essentially. So if you've seen those movies, you kind of understand what the daughters' subplot in this movie is. And yeah, it balances that really well. It goes back and forth. It cuts between the Bill and Ted in the future and their daughters, I believe, Billy and Thea. It cuts back between them, getting musicians, and then trying to figure out what the song is that they're going to play. All in all, I really enjoyed this movie. Really good movie. And yeah, short review, because I don't want to spoil it, but it's out now on VOD. You can buy it for, I believe, $25. You can rent it. Depends on the site. I don't know how much they're costing, but I think generally to buy it is about $25. And yeah, I think it was worth it. It's a solid movie, and I enjoyed it a lot. A lot of the performances are great. I'm trying to think about something so I can make this video longer, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, oh, hang on. No, there's one more thing. Let me see if I can word this right. A lot of people are talking about how this maybe doesn't feel like a Bill and Ted movie, but if you watch the first two, they're so very, very different that there isn't really a feel to a Bill and Ted movie. So the only criticism I could think of is that it actually feels more like those movies than, because the first and second movies are very unique, and they're very different from each other. But this movie is not super similar, but there are similarities between this movie and the original two. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, I guess. Being something being some being something being like something that you like is not a bad thing because you like something that the something is like. If that makes sense. Um, but yeah, Bill and Ted Face Music, very good movie. Highly recommend it. And peace out.